What? And hello to another Rumi video. Today we're taking a look at Malediction. Now this is a hand cannon that has a little bit of an interesting identity because it's a ritual weapon. It's a 120 that's trying to be a 140. What the reason I say that is it has extremely nice stats in the handling and the stability department for a 120. It's nothing crazy, it's not igneous hammer, but you can see in the role that they very much kind of tried to make it as stable as possible and as well handling as possible, which is pretty interesting. I think one very cool thing too is that it's like not pushing the range bar like crazy. Instead it's just, oh, here's a comfy weapon. A perk that really elevates this gun a lot more than its competition is inline action is actually really beneficial on a 120. There's like this thing that happens, right? Where you're in a gunfight, you run out of bullets, you're using a 120, you don't have Ophidians on, and before you can even reload in time, it's Jurbo. Stuff like this makes the experience of using 120, especially paired with the hand cannon buffs that happened, much more nice. It's like a great quality of life perk. Add an explosive payload for duels, and you really have a recipe for a great feeling hand cannon. Personally, I'm running backup mag on mine, but you could run Icarus. It pushes you over 30. And yeah, I think this is a cool hand cannon. It's a ritual weapon, so everyone can get the same roll. And it has a really cool origin trait called Wildcard. Now this is a new one. It came out this season. It basically drops little Telesto bolts. So maybe this will break the game in some way in the future, but otherwise, you know, I'm sure it's fine. Basically, it drops like little bolts on the ground. People can take damage from them. It can stop regen, stop revives. It's very useful. And it's completely free, right? You're not sacrificing anything to use it. So yeah, this is the ritual hand cannon. Malediction, right? Remember, pronounce it correctly, or else the comment section will destroy you. Very scary. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Foxy.
Yippee!
Bye, Foxy.
Now we're gonna have the lags on our team. Easy. No? You guys don't think that having 2 lightning grenades per person at the start of a match is silly? And okay.
Where did the homie come from?
He killed me from the grave. Very epic. I love dying from the grave. Very epic. Makes for good gaming experience.
Oh, there's a lot of B, at least like 3 of them.
Oh my god, he got stuck. Ooh. Here. Like the spawns are actually broken in Iron Banner. Like look. It's just constant spawn flips.
Yep.
It's kind of shocking, I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
What?
Dude, this guy's connection. I'm hitting him, but it doesn't do damage. He just... okay.
I had the
Chill.
But
Just like... Bumpy, what's wrong with SPM? You switched out. No. Like, this is the problem. It's just not good. That's all there is to it. Okay, I was definitely dead though. Because even if I shotgunned him, he was sliding. He had a tase. He has... There's a guy on the outside of the map! A mosquito!
Oh boy, am I gonna have to put DMP back on?
I just play inside. Coco?
Wants this.
I
Oh,
want
it's an Ostia.
Oh,
Oh shit, rocket. Yippee. Where are they all?
one's a rocket, the glacial. That bubble. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah. I use my 6 so I can get your Orbeez. Because I'm sweating now because I'm toxic.
Toxic streamer.
Toxic streamer.
Toxic streamer engaged.
This guy's spawning behind you, by the way. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
5 seconds left on it. Oh, good thing I well here.
Oh my gosh.
Just so bad.
This is kind of fire, actually.
Kind of spicy.
Yeah, it's a good gun. Definitely a good gun. Feels really good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm hard with it.
That guy's so weak, but I can't get him. Oh, behind us. What the?
I think that's fine. Not sure. Yes, it is.
It's by rocket now, yeah?
Good. Wait.
I hit that guy with the Wombo combo.
Happy feet.
I only have a second Sipo.
About to get mine as well.
LOL explosive.
What we love explosive payload. Damn, I will.
Once you punch the sword stance, let's go.
There's a guy spawning. There's a guy spawning behind us. That's very strange.
Well,
Oh, I just slaughtered them all.
Nice.
let's go.
God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, my rocket went straight through him. What? The trick to not getting teleport melee shotgun is I just don't bother using my shotgun. It works. Akbol. Never mind. Yeah. You just, yep.
Yep.
Traded at 900 meters with Ostia Sugar off spawn. That really be like that?
You do.
For sure. Yeah, the Senkai feels really good. I think just handling in general just matters so much for Hankins.
Yeah.
And like the fact that it's a 120 without, you know, having just 20 handling, it feels a lot better.
Bring the Komodo 4FR back.
Yo,
Reckless was okay, it wasn't fantastic.
Yeah, I know,
It was usable.
I know.
like if you didn't have good, like any good shotguns, but workable.
Especially back then, like lightweights were better than they are
Yeah.
now.
Very true.
Wait, we spawn flipped them. They're on A.
What the?
I did not.
You didn't appear on the map for me, but maybe I just misread it.
That guy's lagging bad.
Lawyers.
Okay. This hand cannon is really, really good. I can't lie, this hand cannon is fucking fantastic. This is probably the first ritual weapon I'd like actually recommend people go out of their way to get. Luckily you can get it just by playing like the mode that you like. What is that guy's connection? It's really strange. You guys want to go for C?
Yeah. Let's do it. One more coming.
That guy's so laggy. Oh my gosh. Dude. These spawns. I killed him through the wall, I guess?
A lot of tags on
It's so hard to shoot through that, holy fuck. Being shot by a teammate in the back. Shit hurts. Got me one shot by it. These connections are unbelievably bad. Good gosh.
I need some help here.
I got you.
There we go. You?
Try to stop them getting that heavy, that's right though. They're so laggy though.
Bubbles ought to run out.
One more of you.
I have A.
Okay. Just whatever just happened now. Okay. Only 10 years delay on that kill. Oh,
I
it
did not
hit?
do well that at all.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
fine, honestly. Helps defend B a little bit.
I have a rocket launcher. Yippee!
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got C handle. They're coming to it now, though.
Yep, good now.
Ow. Dude, that guy's connection is unreal. At least I killed him. He just teleports forward. I got a kill with the passive too, which was cool. I can't stop that. He's fucking teleporting everywhere. No wonder. Like, that is unbelievable. Look at the... Dude. The guy's actually teleporting everywhere. How do you not get booted playing like that?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked
Yeah,
up.
Try and keep these two right now.
He's hurt. There we go. Nice.
That guy's the laggy guy.
Looks like one more coming to A maybe. I have two going to C right now. Thought they bubbled it. I can't do anything.
Does anyone have any supers?
I'm well on B, or I think I'm on B.
Oh, yeah. We can keep these two. Are they going for A? Cool.
I can C right now. Hold heavy.
I'm dying to Witherlord even though I'm absolutely nowhere near it. Very cool. Very cool.
Very epic. Let's go.
I love
Game of my life.
sweaty Iron Dynamite. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this is so good. Because I'll clip that. That's amazing. Hey, so I just wanted to end this video going over a couple interesting things about malediction that I thought I'd just talk about, right? Think of this as kind of like a epilogue of the video you just watched. Malediction is very, very interesting because not only is it a 120, but it feels a lot like a 140. The reason I say this is because a lot of the stats with malediction are focused very heavily around stability, handling. It has a perk that helps with handling and reload speed. It has explosive payload. Like, it feels extremely fluid for a 120, and especially for a 120 that isn't an adept. Now, my gold standard for 120s has always been Igneous Hammer, and the thing with malediction is it's not an adept weapon. In fact, you don't have to do a single difficult activity to get this gun. The reason I think malediction is so interesting is because it is just a simply, you play the game, you get the gun. There's no grind really involved. It requires a single reset at any vendor to get. So you could do Gambit, Crucible, or Strikes, you know? And it's not really difficult, right? Like, a single reset is really easy to get done. And I think what's really cool is this is the first ritual weapon in a long time that I feel like is genuinely, like, really, really good. Like, I recommend this gun, even though I don't think hand cannons are like the super meta right now. a lot of people still really enjoy them. And the fact that this kinetic ritual weapon is actually like feeling good is really nice. I had a lot of good games with it. The perk wildcard is super interesting, and I think one of the coolest parts about this hand cannon is that perk. And one thing I noticed is if you get kills with that perk, it still gets credited as like a hand cannon kill itself in the feed. So sometimes it can be a little tricky to pick up on the video, but I actually had a couple times where I got kills with the perk and I didn't even realize. Like it's very cool. So I was using it with Void Souls, and I included a clip at the end there that kind of goes over this phenomenon where you get debuffed. The little Telestar orbs deal like bonus damage to you, and then yeah, like how cool is that? I think that is such an awesome loop, and it really works well in such a very handhold meta. You know, people get punished for standing next to each other. Now, my problem with Malediction is not really a problem with the gun itself. I think it's more to do with the meta. You'll probably find in a lot of situations that you just get auto down. And that's gonna be the truth right now. So as long as you play smart, you won't really have problems, because like again, the perk about Malediction being a 120 is it's a 120, okay? It is really good for peak shooting. It puts out good chunk damage, and even if you're out of range, because it has explosive payload, you're still putting in good damage. I think personally, explosive payload kind of saved this gun. I think it would have been interesting with like a different perk in the last column, but I think explosive payload really makes this pay off, and it just feels great. I really recommend it. It's probably one of the coolest guns there is. I apologize for how I sound, by the way. I'm feeling pretty sick, but I wanted to add this little epilogue just to kind of talk about how I feel about the gun. I think it's really cool. I got a bunch of kills with it, and yeah, I think it's worth your time, especially if you want a kinetic 120 to pair with. It's all good that Igneous Hammer came back, but there hasn't been very many good kinetic options, especially after the rangefinder changes. You've got True Prophecy, and what else, right? You see the problem here, right? Like, the best hand cannons in the kinetic slot are Sunset right now. True Prophecy is really hard to get. You know, like, you have to do Dares, or hope that Xur sells one. That's not a good farming method. That sucks. And to top it all off, one of the single worst things is that something like Steady Hand, we have no idea when they're going to bring it back. So it's like, what other 120s in the kinetic slot are you using? It doesn't feel like there's many options. Now, keep in mind, there is one really good strand kinetic slot 120s, which is Round Robin, and I think this and Round Robin are very different guns. I wouldn't compare them directly. Round Robin is an amazing weapon, especially for strand setups, but this is a kinetic hand cannon, so you can pair this with Disruption Break. Now if you really want to cause chaos, pair this with Explosive Personality, Disruption Break, and you can one-shot body people with it. Like, it's disgusting. You can't do that with a strand hand cannon because it's not kinetic. Now, the other 120 that I've used recently in the kinetic slot, but it's not kinetic, is something new. And this is a better hand cannon than something new. This is actually just a straight up better hand cannon because it has the right stats. Now, a lot of people think that you don't need stability, you don't need handling because you can just use the videos, blah 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 blah. But like, the cool thing about Malediction is it feels well-rounded. It feels like just a solid ritual weapon. If someone starts playing the game this season, I can comfortably just recommend, yeah, just pick up this if you want a 120. Yeah. they're fine, you know? Like, having an option that is just pick up, very good, very solid, very well rounded for like all the classes is awesome. The biggest thing I noticed was like, what really sucks is if you want high handling on a 120, there's two different ways to go about it. One, you have to try and get a perk that works with only a certain subclass, right? Called Elemental Capacitor. Now, on Elemental Capacitor with Arc, you get a massive boost to your handling, and it's really, really good. This just has decent-ish handling that means you can kind of use it with any class, right? Any subclass. It went down the path of, you know, Fluted Barrel, Flared Magwell, Stability Monsterwork, and then because it had such low range, they made up for it by giving it Explosive. So it ends up being a really well-rounded hand cannon. And I don't know, I just think like this is the first time we've had a ritual weapon in quite a while that really says to me that they were thinking about it. I really like this one, and I hope you do too. If you've used this hand cannon, let me know what you think of it. And again, I apologize for how I sound. I feel pretty sick right now. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Au revoir.